Hi everyone, welcome to Blue Heron Hill. I'm Sue in the kitchen today, and I have to take my garlic that has been downstairs in my storage area. I got to take this and I have to find a way to preserve it even further, because right now some of my cloves have started to sprout. And you still can use these and they're still good. I've been picking out a number of heads in the last month or two that have started to sprout, and I have used them. But now I want to take the rest of my crop that I have stored down there and try and preserve them further. So these heads aren't going to last indefinitely. So the first thing that you can do, there's about 3 methods I've found that you can do, is you can dry them, which entails taking your clove, taking the skin off, the paper off. I usually slice off the, that hard end that attaches to the stem and the stalk and the roots. And then I'll slice it up, and then I'll put it in my dehydrator, and low and slow for as many hours as it takes. At that point, you can just, break it up into little pieces so it'd be like a minced garlic, or you can powder it like this. And this works just as well in either form. Now, another way is, again, you're going to be peeling your cloves, and you can put them whole into the freezer. And then once frozen, put them in a Ziploc bag and leave them in your freezer and take them out 1 at a time or 2 at a time, however many that you need for a particular recipe. Now, they will come out a little on the mushy side, because that's what freezing does. It breaks down the cell walls and there's no more structure to that clove. But when you're cooking, just chopped up and everything, and if you're using them in a stew or a soup, or if you're using them as a rub or something like that, or try putting them in butter and you have garlic butter, wonderful. That's another way of doing it. Another way would be preserving garlic cloves in oil in the refrigerator, and that should extend their life probably about 3 months or so. And a benefit of that one is that the oil itself will become infused with that wonderful garlic flavor, and you can use that oil directly in your cooking also. So it's sort of a 2-for-1 right there. And that's what I plan on doing with all of these extra heads of garlic that I have. What you're going to do is you're going to get out a mason jar that's going to have a lid on it. You're going to pack it full of your skinned garlic cloves and cover it with oil. And in this case, I'm going to use avocado oil, because it's you can use olive oil. I find that olive oil has a strong flavor that may not work well with some dishes, and olive oil also has a lower smoking point, whereas avocado oil, your heat can be higher and you won't get that smoky burn thing going on. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have a lot of work to do peeling all this garlic. That's the only part that's so time consuming. And packing my jars, and then we'll fill them up with oil, and voila, I have that method of preservation all done. So I'll be back. Wow, what a mess. I have 1 pint jar ready to be filled with oil. I still have plenty of heads to go. Not much to it. fill it right up to the top. Make sure all of those are covered. Mason jar lid with a ring. Nice and tight, and it is ready to go into the refrigerator. So I'm going to see if I can fit the rest into a quart jar. Well, that's it. So easy. 3 different methods for preserving your garlic. Now, I could have done this back in the fall or back after the harvest. I do find, though, that my garlic peels a little bit easier after it has been in long-term storage for a little while. You really don't want too much bruising or anything on your little garlic cloves, so I would not mash them or anything. Cut off the root end or cut off the tip that's starting to push up a shoot. But really, and take the skins off, take the papers off, and you should be ready to go. So this is going in the refrigerator. I have more to do, but I will leave you for another time when we can go digging in the dirt. Bye.